the honour of doing our last presentation for the night, and for those who don't know, on the field we have a Hall of Fame that we started a few years ago. Yes, I'm in there. Yep, thanks. And it's a criteria. There's a criteria that means you have to have played for us for 10 years. You have to have played at the highest level at the time, and you have had to be successful on the field at the baseball club. So, and you have to have been retired. Okay, so to win this award, I'm retired from the first, or else I would have won at that level. Anyway, let me move on. So the award is every second year that we can do it, and it's fitting that after winning 5, that this is our second year, and we can only appoint one person every 2 years. So I think we have 11 or 12 in the list, something like that. Julie, is that right? Yeah, and we've got a bank of players underneath that we can choose. So as these current group of players retire, then they will certainly qualify to be part of that group. Yep. So everyone understand? And then we go through it. And someone who might be worthy now may not fit because someone's more worthy down the track. So, you know, luck of the draw, depends who retires and so on. So I get the honour of announcing our next inductee to our Hall of Fame as a player. So it's on field only. Yep, I've got to be clear there. It's not off field. Off field's either life membership and or on field life membership, but this is for the Hall of Fame off field only. On field only. Okay, so the guy who wins this is inducted into our Hall of Fame. Started playing in 1982 in the under-12s. He made state teams growing up in the under-18s, and he also played in the ABL in 91-92. He's won a grand final in 95-96, I believe. I'm not sure if he's won more, I can't remember. He's also won our club best and fairest in 97-98. He was a great person around the club, and he was actually influential for me to come back to the club. Okay, I left the club in the late 1996, and I came back in 2001. And I want to come back maybe if it wasn't for this person, and it's Andrew Lehmann. And everyone sit down for a minute and I'll just explain a few things. Andrew or Hoddle, as most people know him, is still a super baseballer. He's a fantastic Masters player who thinks that he's a cheat because he's too good when he plays shortstop, and the old boys can't believe he makes the plays that he does. And he also, and I mean this, arguably made the best play in a grand final for Essendon Baseball Club in 1996 that I've ever seen out of any of the grand finals that I've been a part of, which is a lot. And he arguably made the best play to keep us in the game, and we went on to win that. So he's also a great guy, and once again, when we talk about the family environment and the love that we have for each other, I love this guy like he's my brother, and I will love him till the day I die. So I'm so proud to be able to welcome him into the Hall of Fame.
Well, yes, it was not the last innings as you think it was, Tony, but it was early in the game, and there was a guy at third and second, I think, and there was a ball hit up the middle. I'm playing second base, and it was on my backhand side, and I could see the guy at third hesitate slightly, and I thought, if I get this ball, I'm just going to throw it home. So, without even looking, picked it up, threw the worst throw possible at home, and for some reason it landed in Tony's glove. and then the runner ran straight into it, so it wasn't really a tag, so. But for that all to happen, it was just, we're not going to lose this game. That was it. So, we had a guy, Stephen Schramm, who played 1 year, basically, and he would only pitch to Tony, wouldn't pitch to anyone else, and he was unbeatable. You had him just dialed in every time. So, we had Matty Wood, we had Tristan, John Edwards, Troy O'Connor, Brendan Edwards, the late great Jamie Allen, Drinkwater hit 2 home runs in the first final. A few others I can't remember. So that was 20 years ago, and we're here today celebrating 5 grand finals. When, as Tony said before, there were some lean times there where we dropped down to Division 2, and we had to win. We basically had to win a game against, I think it was Newport on the cricket field, and otherwise we would have started the next season in Division 2, and that would have been very hard. We would have lost all our players, and I think we won on a pass ball, and that changed the history of the club. I think little things like that. Tony pissed off and went somewhere else for a little while. But, that's how it is, and he came back, and the rest is history. So, no one else would have done it, really. It was Tony's bravado and his can-do attitude. And delegation, mate, is a good word. If you like to delegate, you're very good at that.
Huddle, it's about you.
Huddle, it's about you. Yes, talk about you, Dom.
Love the club, obviously. Love's been thrown around a lot tonight, and it really is love. I mean, it's a great club. Just love going down there with all my mates. Not sure what else to say.
Thank you, Hyde.
Yeah, man. And I think the most important thing about the success the club's had recently is, the guys in the first know everybody in every other team, from first to fifth, and now the women. I mean, 20 years ago, the first were the first, and don't talk to them. They sort of keep to themselves, and they're a bit elite. But now it's completely different, and it's just amazing. I mean, I think that's really one of the keys to the success of the club. I'm very honoured for this award. Great group of players and people that have joined, and I'll be part of the club for the rest of my life. It's as simple as that. Thank you very much.
Okay, so congratulations to our 2 life members, and also to Hoddle. I think it's a fitting way to finish tonight. I was going to do a couple more gags, but I don't think it's appropriate. I have mucked around a bit tonight, but I want to finish on something that's fairly serious. I wrote a Facebook post a couple of weeks ago, I think, after we won the grand final, and caused a bit of furore because we probably, for various reasons, whatever, but that's past us. But I think I want to finish on this note, so I hope it sums up the not this night, but also what we're about as a sporting club. Here it is. What makes a great sporting club? Winning 5 championships in a row certainly helps. So does the countless volunteers who make it easy for our gents to go out and do what they do best. It's a president who puts his heart and soul into the same club that his father had helped build the foundations for. It's a coaching staff led by arguably the greatest coach of any sport in the land, ably assisted by some very loyal and trustworthy lieutenants who believe in the journey. It's the wives, partners and children who unconditionally support their men in achieving the unachievable. It's a dynasty of family names that stretch back generations. And most importantly, it's the biggest thing of all that sets us apart from the rest, EBC love. So hopefully that sums up what we're about. Thank you everyone for coming tonight. It's our biggest presentation night ever, and hopefully it's only going to get bigger from here, because we are still growing as a club. We don't want to rest on our laurels on what we've achieved. We want to keep building, and that's you know, on and off the diamond, and to become keep becoming the best sporting club in the country is what we are at the moment, and I hope that continues. So thanks very much. We have we've still got plenty of time. We've actually finished quite early, so enjoy the rest of the night. Get around, speak to some people we hadn't seen for the night, and yeah, thank you very much.
Who are you?